The Supergirl teaser trailer is finally out. Let's talk about it. So here's my review, my teaser trailer review of Supergirl. And man, I'm just so happy. Honestly, I'm not gonna act like I'm like over the moon or anything like that. Okay, I'm being honest. Okay, but what I can say is I am impressed. I do like it. Okay, I may not be as hype as others are, but that's because you gotta keep in mind. Okay, I don't know Story Woman Tomorrow. I've been very clear about that. So that's why my judgment or my hype is probably not as high as others. Right. I haven't read Tom King's Woman of Tomorrow. So yeah, this is at least loosely based off of that. So I literally have no clue going into what the story's like at all. And also another thing I like about this teaser trailer is that it doesn't give too much away. Like I still don't know I don't know what the story is at all, right? I like that. Okay, I don't need to know what the story is in the first friggin' teaser trailer. You know what I mean? I don't need to know that. And at least for me, because I don't even know on top of it, I don't know the Woman of Tomorrow story. So I literally have no clue what's going on. Just going into, let me talk about some key moments. First of all, the tone. We knew this was going to be a big thing going into this. This is completely different than Superman, okay? This is like night and day type thing. Even when you see the first like 10 seconds or 20 seconds of like the opening shot from the teaser trailer, it makes it pretty clear this movie is going to be different tonally, okay? We see Crypto, of course, which is very cool, Crypto was goated in Superman. But we see here, Crypto just, literally, just peeing on the paper and in reference to Superman and Supergirl. So that's pretty cool. And we did get some Superman references in this trailer. But then also we see Supergirl, like her, I don't know what to call it, like laid back, chill behavior, but like, obviously very different to Clark. The attitude here this is like, yeah, just further expanding on it from what we saw in like that 1 to 2 minutes in Superman. And also, I just love like the cinematography. I can't like that, man. Those first 3 seconds of the teaser trailer really set it home for me. Like, it's just great. It's really great. And apparently, this guy, the cinematographer, I don't know what his name is. My apologies, but he's also working on Clayface. So if this is what he's gonna be bringing to Clay, or if this is what he brought to Clayface as well, I'm gonna be very happy. But yeah, like this is a fun movie. You can just tell it's gonna be a blast, quite literally. What else? You see especially like not the what would you call it? Exterior shots. I don't know, the shots when she's actually in space, like those, like outer space, like those look absolutely amazing. It actually reminds me of seeing it in IMAX is gonna be kind of breathtaking. I'm not gonna lie. Reminds me of the shots from the Fantastic Four, when they're kind of like out in space. It's like that. It's like that on like that level visually. What else is there? I did see like how do I best describe it? It was like a space battle bus thing, so that's pretty cool. I know a lot of the movie is supposed to be set in space and stuff. So I did like that. What else was there? I'm trying to think. I like the set piece as well. That's another thing. And I was wondering, I'm like, because I don't know about the Woman of Tomorrow story. I'm like, is this gonna answer any questions about what we saw in Superman? With Krypton and stuff. Answer any expand on any of those questions. Show us any more. And I didn't even know if this was gonna be an origin story or not. I could be completely wrong, but from what it looks like, at least some of it is, right? Unless I'm wrong, unless I'm completely wrong, but that's what it seems like to me. We're gonna have some, I guess, flashbacks or like backstory as well, and then we're gonna have the other like stuff that's going on, like the current villain. You know what I mean? But yeah, for me that works out because honestly, I don't know Supergirl that well. Okay, I'm not gonna even lie. I don't know Supergirl that well. So I like that set pieces look great, and I know people are gonna get mad at me, but when Supergirl's fighting those I don't know what to call it. I don't know. To me, they just look like low-level goons, low-level bosses, low-level villains. You know what I mean? Just the goons, and then she's like, it's not gonna end up well for you. I love that line right there. And also when she's beating them up, you know what I mean? Like the guy, the one, I don't know, the one goon thought, he had her with the axe? Nope. Bro, does this guy not know this is Supergirl? Like, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, back to set pieces. They look great. They look very great. Like, I'm like, wow, this is like, this look fabulous. This look fabulous. Okay, amazing. They look so good. And I know people are getting mad. Okay, what I want to say, but they do remind me of Guardians. Okay, I know. Okay, I'm not one of those people that are gonna be like, oh, this movie or Yeah. Okay. Like it just does. Okay, it just reminds me of that. I forget what Guardians it was, but it reminds me like I think it might have even been 3. But the set piece in that one scene particularly, okay, it looks like that. Obviously a lot more humor in this, which honestly I'm completely fine. You know, I'm completely fine with this. It fits this movie, right? If you got Superman making jokes about like just making like a whole bunch of jokes, that'd be different. But it works for this movie, right? For this character. What else? We saw the Supergirl suit, right? The actual suit, and it reminded me of like Peacemaker when obviously they kind of retconned that whole thing with the Justice League, and they had Supergirl in there now, but we couldn't see her suit. Like we saw like the silhouette vaguely of it, and now we finally saw it, right? That super suit, and then she's going crazy. I'm like, oh my god, this looks epic. And then on top of it, we saw Jason Momoa's Lobo, which is like it was like the worst kept secret. I didn't know if they were gonna do a thing where they show like if they showed his face or not, but they did. They actually did. I thought they maybe were just gonna show like a silhouette of him or something. No, you actually saw him. It was for like half a second. You know what I mean? I really had to go like back. I'm like, well, am I tripping? I'm like, am I seeing things? Am I just seeing things I want to see or no? It wasn't. But yeah, looking amazing. Literally straight like ripped out of a comic book. You know what I mean? He has the purple. Like yeah, this is. It's like a dream casting. It actually happened, which is insane. But you got the cigar, of course. It's lit up, and then you also got like like the leather jacket coat, whatever you want to call it, and then also just the hair, the face. It was just perfect. I'm excited to see that because I know if you saw, like from the set leaks, whatever, a while back, there is a scene where Supergirl and Lobo are fighting each other. Like, was it like on top of a tank or something? So that's gonna be saying, I'm guessing Supergirl's gonna like, take the top of the tank off and like, hit Lobo with it or something like that. I don't know. So I'm excited for that in the next teaser, trailer, whatever the next footage we get from this movie. And then also, perfect song. We already knew this was gonna be the song "Call Me" by was it Blondie? But the song fits perfectly. Like I don't know what else to say. And let me think here. What else is there? It just looks fun. It looks fun. It looks really fun. We did see, what was it, the destruction of Krypton, if I'm not wrong, in this. So I'm excited to see them dive more into that. Because it looks, like I said, I'm like, at first I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? And I realized, okay, it's Krypton. Because we did see it in the teaser for this teaser trailer yesterday. But then we got more shots of it and stuff like that. But yeah, it looked absolutely great as well. And I wonder if we're still going to get Superman, like an actual Superman cameo. I guess we'll see. Anything is possible, but yeah, who knows? Like, in what capacity as well. And the another interesting line that everyone's talking about, okay, I love it as well, is that Superman sees the good in everyone and I see the truth. And if you recall, the tagline from the poster you saw yesterday has something about, truth, justice, something else, right, along the lines of that. And that's true. Superman, is very different than Supergirl. They have different, I guess, beliefs of how to, for justice, I guess, serving justice. Superman, he's very, I guess, naive, you could say. Whereas Supergirl, she, I don't know, I guess some people could say she's reckless, right? She's I don't know, you could say reactionary. I don't know if that's the right term, the right word to use here. But they have two different, I guess ideology, whatever, the way they go about it, justice and stuff. Superman, just try, like it says here, try to see the good in everyone, whereas Supergirl does not. She just goes, I see the truth versus the facts. So, yeah, hopefully I didn't explain that right, but you can, personal and short, they operate two different ways, and we even saw that in the 1-2 minutes of Superman that Supergirl was actually in. So we're going to see that further explored here. And maybe that's a way maybe this is like a way of, getting Superman in this movie. But then again, I don't even know if I want Superman in it because I feel like it might overshadow, Supergirl. You know what I mean? The movie itself. So, I don't know. But I feel like them, like, having most, like, like, a significant part of the movie about Supergirl's different, I guess, like, beliefs compared to Superman. And then have Superman, like, near the end or something. That could possibly work, but I don't know. I feel like it might. I don't know. I don't know. It could or could not work, but yeah, I love it. The shots look great. Anyways, that's enough waffling for me. Let me know what you think down below. Did you like the teaser trailer? Are you excited for the movie? And yeah, thanks for the next one. Or thank you for watching. I'll see you next one. Peace.